Hi everyone, and welcome to Everyday Finance. I hope you had a good week. Well, it's been a little more than a week. I had a few projects on hand, and I really needed to get them sorted. So I delayed everything for a week. So I'm picking up from our last episode. We were talking about budget, and here are my plans and my expenses as I explained it last week. Let me just close this one. Okay. Okay, so let me just save it. And this. Yes. Okay. Macro enables. Yes. Okay, let me just save it with another name. So, as we can see, I got all my expenses spread out through the weeks, and my earnings around £500. But as we can see, we got this one over here. That's probably either my groceries or my energy bill that's affecting it. So my plan is to get around £100 a week. So as we can see, we should move roughly £200 around through these weeks, so we could eventually get roughly £100 a week. I won't be able to do it, not at all. The only thing that I can do is call my energy company, because they're charging me on the 23rd, between the 23rd and the 26th, and it's ending up in the fourth week, which is affecting my bills, because obviously it gives me a false sense of savings, because obviously I'm gonna keep saving the same. Sorry, but instead of saving 238, I'll have to wait for the fourth week so I can get all my savings correct. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna call this company, I think it's Scottish Power. I'm gonna call them and move my expenses over here, and then I'll end up with a week on £14 positive and a week with 34, which means that obviously I need to cut some expenses. So as we saw earlier, we got those expenses that are our needs, right? Basically are these ones. So what I need to do, petrol as well, right? So what I need to do is to cut on these expenses, eventually look for another supplier when I can, because I think I got a 24-month agreement with them. Eventually look for another supplier, and that'll be it. If I can drop this these like £16, 16 plus ATAs, we're talking about 104. If we can drop this, that's £104 that I can distribute over here. £50 here, £50 over here, and then I'll get closer to my 100 mark. This is okay. So that's more realistic. However, what we can see over here is that I got Lysa, Fonso savings, and Dream savings. So I'm already saving as we agreed, and these are the savings that we need to put as a priority. So what I mean is, if you got savings that you should consider them as important as needs. This is for my son, those £50 a month. It's not much, but it's a bit for a lifetime ISA, for an ISA. This is for my lifetime ISA, and this is what I usually put every week for my dream savings. Actually, sometimes they're used as emergencies, because throughout the year something happens with a car or at home and stuff, and you need some extra cash. It's always a safe place that you got some extra cash. So for this, I opened the savings account. It's like a normal savings account that you have easy access. It's not like a fixed term savings account, nothing like that. It's an easy access savings account in case of an emergency, or in case you need some extra cash to buy something that you really need. You got that cash over there. It's £80 a month. It's always building up, and eventually, after a year, if you don't use it, you can then move that cash into another savings account and start over. £20 a week, as I mentioned in the, I think it was in the first or the second video. So I'm not too worried that I'm not saving this, because I'm already saving £230 over here, plus plus 273, or about £500. Yeah, roughly £500 a month. So what happens is, all of this money that I got spare goes into a different savings account. So that's gonna be the savings account that I'm gonna use as my pot. So this pot, it's gonna be used against my mortgage. Later on, it's gonna be used against investments, and that's the most important bit, is that we organize everything, and we and we build that pot. I also did another spreadsheet that might help you. This is something that we've been trying to work on, me and my missus. It's still not 100% perfected. No, it's not. And it's called meal planning. What do you have as meal planning? Got the breakfast, lunch, and dinner, which are the main meals. Obviously, you can add more into it and stuff. And then, through my meal plan for the week, I do my grocery list. Obviously, this is a grocery list that's planned for an empty fridge, empty freezer. That starts from zero, okay? And this is a 5 people household. So obviously, in your case, will be different, because you got your own household, you got 2-3 people, and I took the cost roughly overpriced, so that since I'm overestimating everything, you know that you can do it. Does it make sense? So, for example, sliced breads, £1.50. Obviously, you can buy it for, I don't know, I've seen it for 90 pence or something. Sliced cheese, it's roughly this price. Sliced ham, I should have put sliced ham over here, because it's also slightly overpriced. Turkey, I've been having some difficulty to find turkey in shops, but usually I think it was Morris's or something. They got turkey for about £4 or something, and all the rest. Come on, £5 for a package of eggs. I don't think so. So I could actually. I think I got. I think I got a list over here. Let me just check. Nah, that's too long. I'm not gonna waste your time, because I was gonna check. What you can do is they should have been towards the end, but I don't know if they were in a promotion or something. I know I did. So what you can do is you can get your shopping list and then adjust the prices over here where you usually buy the food. So you can check everything you bought, what was the price, and then you can readjust it over here. Obviously I bought a lot more things that I have over here, and I spent a lot more this week, for example. But you should consider, let's say, £50 difference between what you're supposed to spend and what you're spending, because that will try to limit your expenses. For example, prawns. They had. I was gonna buy two small packages for £4 each. And I ended up buying. I think it was a promotion package of king prawn that's cost me, I think it was £20 for 1.5 kilos. But 1.5 kilos, it's like 6 or 7 packages of 200 grams that they usually sell in the supermarkets. So yeah, it was worth it spending £20 over there. What we're doing at the moment is we bought all the ingredients, everything that we needed for a planned meal. I talked to my personal trainer and he gave me the weights. So if later on you ask me, oh, could you give me some weights and stuff, I can pass it on, because he gave it to me, and he told me, well, you should be consuming this, your missus should be consuming that, and now I have a rough idea what I should be eating. So this way you'll end up saving and having a wealthier, balanced meals. Yeah, you get everything balanced. And as you can see, I didn't go too far. Obviously what happens is, by buying pasta and stuff, for example, here I have 2 packs of pasta for 70 pence. I bought, I think it was for £2. For £2 I bought 3 kilos of pasta. It depends where you buy them. It depends what you're aiming for, but this will only drop throughout the month, because obviously you're gonna buy more and more, and you'll have stock. For example, I think that I bought canned sliced tomatoes, and they had a promotion that's I think it was like 4 for a pound, or no, 4 for £2 or something. So it ended up being like 50 pence a can. So I bought a full 24 pack. So that's also another alternative, is to stock when you're buying cheap. That's how the companies like Costco and stuff, they're really famous for, because you buy in bulk, so you end up saving. And you got like other supermarkets like Farm Foods, and if I'm not mistaken, Iceland has some promotions like that. It's a multi-buy packs or multi-buy deals, what I mean, that you can take advantage of at the end. Obviously I'm not gonna restock carrots every 2 weeks, rice every 2 weeks, I'm not gonna restock pasta and spaghetti every 2 weeks, and so on, right? So potatoes, I bought, for example, I think it was for this, I think it was £3.50, I think it was, and I bought it. I bought like 7.5 kilos. Obviously, 7.5 kilos. It's gonna last me a while, and at the same time, I bought chips, fried, frozen chips, just to not crisps, chips. I think so. Yeah, that's it. So this is just an example of something that you can do at home. You can plan your meals. You can organize everything. Then you can check the prices on your on your receipts, and then you compare them. You see, some people will go through the work of going on to each supermarket and check what's the cost of each item on each supermarket, so they can do a tour in the supermarkets and buy everything cheaper. That involves a lot of research work, which I haven't spent yet, and I don't think it's gonna be such an impact that I'm gonna waste my time on it. But I've seen some differences. Some really big differences. Let's say, for example, this time I went to Warsaw, and I did my shopping over there, because I was there with some. I was there to meet some friends, and then I went and went shopping, and I noticed that they had a pack. They had a pack of milk, UHT milk. There was, I think it was about £5. £5 for 12, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it ended up being £5 for 12 packs of milk, which means that a liter was 41 pence. Over here, I looked around, and it was roughly between 85 pence and 95 pence. So it was half the price, which is kind of ridiculous. But you can see differences of £1 and £1.50 between supermarkets. So if you want to go through it, go ahead. It's another way to save. And I still haven't gone through it, because that's what I usually do. If I go to another place and I find a cheap place to buy stuff, I just buy it in bulk and then save as much as I can. And that's it for today. I've shown you the meal plans and the savings. This is really important, so that you can start putting the money for your savings first before everything else. Okay? So if you consider that you got other expenses to eliminate, please don't touch on these ones. Those are your savings that you really want to do. This lifetime ISA, it's stocks and shares ISA that I will go through a little bit later with you guys. At the moment, I just want us to get focused on what we can save, what we can cut, and how to do it. Okay, so in these two, actually, this one is a direct debit, but these two are standing orders. This one goes directly into my son's account. This goes directly into another savings account. Next video, I'll go through this, and I'll show you the options that we've got. Everything's online, everything's available. I'll show you the options that we've got to increase our savings, and to choose the best products that we've got in the market at this moment. Okay, see you next time, and bye bye.